Yes, absolutely. I feel I belong here. I think up until this point, my record speaks for itself. Um, my job now is to take every fight one at a time, win, 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 and then I think each fight is a step towards getting to the top of the mountain, which is to become the best in the world, to have that belt around my waist, to be champion. I would say my debut was a good lesson, but yeah, I think my last fight was for sure the biggest test in terms of the circumstances with the weight miss, and I think it challenged me mentally, especially because I had to compose myself and ignore the big disparity in size. And I think I did a great job, and I came out on the other side of that with a lot more confidence and a lot more maturity, and I know it's going to benefit me moving forward now. I think so. I think so. He's the most experienced, and for me, every fight is the most important fight. Every next fight is the most important fight, and I'm definitely treating him like that. Um, I've played some good guys already. We'll see on fight night how it turns out. Maybe it won't be so hard when I get in there in the cage, but I'm certainly preparing mentally and in my training as if it's going to be the toughest fight of my life. I think my biggest advantage is my mentality. I think he's lost many times already. When defeat comes knocking on his door, he opens the door, and me, I've never lost. I always fight hard. I fight back. I resist, and I don't know how it feels to lose in the cage. So I think that's my biggest advantage is that I'm willing to fight to the end, and he isn't. Um, I don't worry so much about my opponents. Sometimes you game plan certain things, of course, but overall, my mentality is that I need to work on myself, focus on myself, and I've been improving every facet of my game, from the wrestling, the grappling, the boxing, kickboxing, mentality, everything. I've just taken up a few notches since I've gone to American top team. So yeah, I always focus on myself. Yeah, it's always it's something on the way to the top. You need to get ranked before you can go get the big fight and the title shot and stuff like that. So I always visualized it that I would be ranked sooner or later. To finally have a number next to my name is just another target accomplished. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Um, our dynamic, yeah, we're very competitive to this day still. Sometimes too much. Sometimes we have to take a break from one another for a little bit, for a couple of hours, and then we're back to it. But that's what drives us. You can see it inside the cage and stuff. How we are so competitive, how we fight so relentlessly. It's because 28 years of my life I've had to compete with this guy over the tiniest of things. Who controls the TV remote and stuff like that. So um, there's I feel like it's shaped me. That competitiveness, that relationship I have with my brother has shaped me as a competitor in the cage. And I would say the best advice he's ever given me is I think the best advice he's ever given me is just keep your faith strong. Never go astray from your faith, from God, and that's always helped me in life. Yeah, I'm very proud. Of course, I'm one of three current active Afghan fighters. Myself, my brother Javid, and Nasrat Hakparast. And I'm very proud because, of course, it's where I was born. It's where I'm from. Essentially, my blood is Afghan, and I love to, in some ways, my country's not been put in the media in the most positive light in the recent years, the recent decades. So for myself, I would just love to, every time I fight, every time I win, every time I do something well, it attaches some positivity to Afghanistan. So for me, this is a great honor. Yeah, of course, I follow cricket too. I know Rashid and Mohammad Nabi personally. Two very good guys, and they've been a massive inspiration for the whole country, for the youth coming up, and myself too. I draw inspiration from Rashid and Nabi. Um, what they've done, what they've accomplished, is unbelievable. I don't think people understand how far those two boys and the whole cricket squad, Afghan cricket squad, has come from where they were, let's say 10, 15 years ago. It's one of the biggest underdog stories, underdog accomplishments in sports history, in my opinion. So those boys are doing an amazing job, and they inspire me, they inspire the whole nation, and I wanna I wanna do likewise in my sport. Yes, Future for Orphans is a charity uh, based in Afghanistan right now. Um, it's a family-run charity. I know them personally, very good family. And initially, they started with 4 orphans 2 years ago, and they now support 140 orphans throughout the country. So I think they're doing an unbelievable job. And where I come into this picture is they have a project where they want to fund a school to build for the orphans. So currently, the orphans don't have the best education facilities and uh, textbooks and pens and stuff like that. So I'm hoping with my fight camp for this fight, I'm fundraising so to, of course, go towards the building of a physical, literal school, the books, the pens, the whiteboards, teachers, stuff like that. So yeah, I'm very proud of this because I feel like it's my responsibility. I grew up in same background. I grew up in a refugee camp in Pakistan, and similar, I would say, not the same, of course, but similar. So I can relate. They're my people. So for me, I'm very proud of this, and as I hope I can raise as much funds to contribute. Inside the cage as a fighter, I want to be remembered as one of the greatest fighters of all time. I want to be champion. I want to defend the belt, Hall of Famer, and just really achieve as much as I can possibly achieve. Um, Outside the cage, I want to be known for uh, someone that inspired the next generation of people in Afghanistan, in the UK, all across the world, to be honest. And this is my goal. I wanna. I have a lot to do still. I'm just getting into the twilight of my career, and as the opportunities and as my platform gets bigger, I'll certainly use it for good. And yeah, outside the cage, I definitely want to be remembered for more than just being a fighter. I want to inspire the next generation of people, and I want to contribute to society, to charities, and things along like that.